This is Debbie Davis. It is November 13th. Okay, so there's a reason why I recorded that phone call yesterday at, calling that place, trying to make an appointment. And I actually had had an appointment scheduled, as you could hear. And then I get this voicemail. This is what I'm saying. I can't get any care in this whole state. This is attempted murder at this point. And I believe that Optum, that group Optum, I know that they're involved. They're an absolutely dangerous company trying to murder veterans. It is 100% Optum that did this. So I get this phone call just out of nowhere this morning from somebody that tried to call. It was at 8:30. Okay.
Thank you for calling Open Door Health Center. Para continuar con el menú principal.
Okay, somebody like at 8:30 this morning, I get this creepy phone call. 8:30. Okay, you can't see the time, but it was at 8:30, and I don't even know who it was. And they started asking me all these weird questions, and I said, "I'm sorry, who is this? Who is this?" And then they canceled my appointment that I had scheduled today. Okay, and they didn't even say who they were or anything. So, I believe this is Optum that is doing this. Optum is this company that I'm telling you, they are murdering veterans. They have extended their claws into the VA travel pay, so they got fake veterans working in the travel pay that are denying my travel pay, myself and other veterans. They got so Optum and United Healthcare are like the biggest. I think the biggest health companies in the state right now. So somebody from Optum called this clinic and had my appointment canceled. This is attempted murder of veterans. Okay, do I have to prove anymore how dangerous this company is? Okay, that Nikki woman that is pretending to be patient advocate upstairs, she is not a real employee. These Optum people are dangerous. Okay, I looked up the district that Eden Prairie is located, and it is Minnesota's 3rd congressional district, which is represented by Democrat Kelly Morris. So of course we got a Democrat in that area, so she can't be trusted. This company is murdering veterans. Okay, this is attempted murder. Okay, so then so they just canceled it for no reason, didn't tell me why or anything like this. Okay, so at this point I can't even get care at the VA. I can't get care even outside of the community. So so if you don't know, it's this what is the United Healthcare is the biggest overseeing healthcare company in the state right now. Healthcare, the largest health company in the state, health provider. Okay, so United Health Group is the largest health company in the U.S. Okay, and that's headquartered in Minnesota. So we have a very dangerous situation going on with this United Healthcare Group. It's that Optum and United Healthcare are working in cahoots, completely trying to murder veterans. Okay, like how much more? And they're in cahoots with Optum, and they're the largest company, one of the largest healthcare companies in the United States. Headquartered is in Minnesota. Their CEO was just murdered, if you remember. Okay, I believe that I don't believe these are real health companies. I believe these are all CIA assets. Okay, because Eden Prairie there is there's a lot of companies there that are actually CIA assets. Okay, I know because I had family members that work for the CIA. Okay, so I got to know what type of companies they worked for. Okay, and a lot of them were in that Eden Prairie area. Okay, so this is coming from somebody who has family members that are CIA. Okay, so I mean, this Optum company. This person didn't even say who they were or anything. Okay, it was just creepy, and they said, well, your appointment's been canceled. That's it. Okay, so what type of what I don't know how this needs to be handled, but I know that it has to do with this United Healthcare Group and Optum needs to be removed from all. I mean, they have their tentacles in my personal life now, not just my veterans care, my personal life. They made a phone call to this clinic that wasn't even associated with the VA and had my appointments get canceled. So how are we allowing this to happen to veterans? Okay, I mean, how many complaints do there need to be online about Optum before we remove this company from all care associated with veterans? So I had gone over there and to Eden Prairie, and I recorded this company. Okay, and so yeah, this was.
Oh my God.
Yeah, she had a camera on.
For the company?
No. She had a camera on.
Yes, you are.
As I was walking by.
Does it say private property, Annika? So Optum now sent 2 people.
She had a camera on, and the other guy, I was just outside. I wasn't even on their property, and I started recording around their company, and they had her, and there was another guy that walked by me, and they both had these like waist cameras on, recording me. This is a dangerous company that is involved with the CIA. That is a CIA asset. Okay, and then there's companies that they're associated with as well. If you look up the companies that they're associated with and United Healthcare. Okay, and I mean, and doesn't anybody find it mysteriously that the CEO? So the CEO was murdered, right? And then like right after that, Optum did a takeover of United Healthcare Group. Okay, so Optum was involved, I believe, in his murder. I fully believe they were. Okay, yeah, they had two people come outside. I was just not on their property or anything, and they had 2 people come out with these waist cameras recording me illegally. I wasn't on the property. I wasn't doing anything wrong. And you trust this company working with veterans? Okay, I'm a veteran. I should be able to go in there and have a discussion with you as a veteran if you're providing us care at the VA. And this company had 2 people come out with cameras on illegally, threatening me, basically. Okay, what did they say? I think it was...
So Optum now has sent 2 people.
2 people.
Videotape me, just recording them. Okay.
It was 2 people.
It doesn't say private property, Annika?
Doesn't say private. It doesn't say private property.
Okay,
They both tried to act like I was doing something illegal, being on the property. Okay, if this is any kind of a company that can be trusted with veterans, we should be able to just openly get an appointment and say, hey, I'm having a really hard time getting my care at the VA that has to do with if you're in charge of community care. We should be able to have conversations with you and say, we're whoever you have assigned over here as community care, they're not helping veterans. I should be able to have a discussion unless you're hiding something. I mean, this is a company that is hiding something. When you come out with cameras, okay, and you think this company can be trusted, anything to do with veterans, this is a dangerous company. And now they've infiltrated my personal life, okay, and they've actually had an appointment canceled outside of the VA. Okay, this company has to be stopped. This company is dangerous as hell. Okay, then if you remember this video that I did, okay, this was when so Optum was when the company that they sent me when I was originally trying to get.
Okay, this is Debbie Davis. This is.
Okay, I tried to get after so many years, you can request an increase, a rating increase, right? So I ended up I had this scheduled with this Optum company in Egan. Okay, and I go all the way there. I get off work. I was working at the time, and I go all the way there, and they said they couldn't see me because I didn't have my military ID on me. I had my regular driver's license, and then they said they couldn't see me. I get off work and everything, and then yeah, and they told me that they could not see me. I mean, they just wasted like my whole day. I got off work, drove all the way there. This company is abusing veterans. Okay, they are dangerous, dangerous, dangerous. They have to be, okay, so here, okay, so I try to speak to patient advocacy about Optum. This is like where I'm really trying to get this company removed from all veterans care.
Recently, just so you know, is it I'll have something scheduled, like I had something scheduled with Northwestern, then all of a sudden Optum come in and they'll say, oh no, we can't work with them anymore. They keep canceling the vendors.
Yes. Yeah, they keep canceling vendors that I try to work with.
The same thing happened with Return to Play. They said they were...
So like I'll have an appointment scheduled with a vendor that is supposed to be in the community care thing, and then Optum will get involved and cancel my appointments. They are absolutely dangerous. This company this is a national emergency. We have to get this company removed from veterans care. So I tried to, this is me talking to the patient advocate, very concerned about this Optum company.
Contacted by Optum, and they said, well, we can't work with them. They can't be vendors anymore because they're not licensed. And then we looked up the law, and that's really interesting because you don't have to be licensed in the state of Minnesota.
So what happens?
You just have to be certified. So why does Optum not know their job? And Optum keeps canceling our vendors. We don't like this Optum company at all.
Stop.
I need to talk.
Okay.
Otherwise, we're not going to... I'm going to call and make an appointment because we're going to get nothing done here.
No.
Okay, let's see what he has to say.
I know. It's Friday.
So, community care is all under the Optum umbrella. That is through Congress. That's through the White House.
Okay, so we have to go through Congress to the White House. Something has to get done to remove this company. You understand? Are you hearing this, Congress?
But why?
Okay, this company is abusing veterans. We cannot. They've now infiltrated my personal life. My personal life. They called and canceled a personal appointment at a clinic outside of the VA. Okay? So, at this point, this is a whole another level of seriousness of what's, we can't get care at the VA. Now I can't get care outside the VA because of this company. Okay? We can't get they're screwed up all of our community care. I mean, this is an emergency situation. I've done so many videos. Okay, so this is the one that I was at, and they called the police on me at this place when I went to go. This is this Optum. These crazy people in Egan. Okay, these crazy people in Egan. I'm outside. They said, "Well, you don't have your ID, so we can't see you." And I said, "Well, I'm going to make a phone call to the federal building who set up the appointment, and they should be able to confirm who I am." And she comes out and starts yelling at me to leave the waiting area, like I was being too loud. Just making a phone call to the federal building who set up the appointment for me. These people are crazy. She comes out and tells me that I wasn't making a scene. I wasn't doing anything. I was just making a phone call to the federal building, and she comes out yelling at me, telling me to leave. This place is absolutely insane. These people are insane. They have to be removed from all vendors or from all care with the veterans. Okay, they are dangerous. How much more do I have to prove it? Okay, and then she comes out, and I left when she asked me to leave, and then she had called the police on me. Ma'am, I left when you asked me to leave. Okay, and the police I've talked about them, how they're in cahoots, and a lot of them, are in cahoots with the CIA and these different agencies, like they work in cahoots with each other. I've talked about this. These are dangerous, dangerous people. Okay,
Office at the federal building, there's the one who set the appointment for me, and I was trying to tell them that they won't see me for my rating exam because I didn't bring my ID.
Yeah. Okay. So I've done multiple videos about this, and now it's gone to a whole nother level where they're now trying to cancel my appointments at other places in the state. Okay. This company is insane. How are we allowing this to happen to our veterans? Are you crazy? How many complaints do you need, Congress, to get this company removed from all veterans care? Okay, and if you aren't aware, the amount of veteran suicides since 2000, since 9/11, since this whole targeted individual program started, where they started, targeting whistleblowers and stuff like that, instead of it being the Patriot Act and protecting patriots like we thought it was, it was actually they started going after the patriots at that time. And that's when this whole targeted individual program started, where they started attacking. I mean, this is Snowden helped blow the whistle on this. Is that because he was working for NSA, okay, and they had him targeting whistleblowers and patriots instead of real terrorists, and that's one of the things he blew the whistle on. Okay, he tried warning us, and he's like, no, they're actually having us target totally innocent people, and he wasn't okay with that. So I mean, he tried warning us. But the yeah, I mean, look at all these complaints about this Optum company, and shame on this Democrat Kelly Morrison for allowing this to happen in her district as well. This company is dangerous, so she needs to be held accountable. Okay, I mean, complaints about Optum from veterans. I mean, are you serious? Like, how much more do I have to say? We have to do something to get this company removed from veterans care. Yeah, I mean, I've talked about this. Issues. It's been nothing but issues with scheduling, exam quality, communications. Okay, the exam ratings are they're canceling our rating exams, and they don't even have real doctors working for these exam, and they're doing a fake exam denying veterans of their disability benefits. Okay, this company is a fraud. It's a CIA asset that is a dangerous company that needs to be removed from all veterans care immediately. Okay, now you got them canceling my personal appointments. They're completely out of their minds. Okay, I mean, it's like, what is there good about this company? Nothing. Appointment scheduling and cancellations, quality of compensation, superficial exams, not performing range of, not doing real exams, having appointments canceled, appointments booked with providers who are already unavailable. It's like, is there anything good about this company? No. You get it? I mean, let's remove this company from any involvement with veterans. They're psychopaths. Examiners conducting superficial exams. Examiners making biased or dismissive statements. Okay, exams not fully evaluated the claimant's conditions or failing to address all the evidence submitted. Okay, screw this company. Get them removed from all care involving veterans. We have got to be out of our minds in Congress or the Senate if we allow this company to be involved with veterans. You're committing suicide against us. I mean, you're committing murder against us if you don't get this this company removed from our care. Okay, I'll consider this attempted murder if you don't get this company removed from all care with veterans. I'll consider it attempted murder if you don't. Okay. Okay. This is how dangerous this company is. Okay. Then so I don't know. They called me and said, I had this appointment scheduled. And how you saw how hard it was for me to get anything scheduled. It took it was like an interrogation and all these different things, and then we got it scheduled only to get it just canceled. I mean, it's unbelievable. Okay, so I'm not going to try to call and find out why it was canceled. Okay.
Hi, Debbie. This is Julio calling from Open Door. Hey, I know you just scheduled this appointment yesterday to see Angela. However, Angela is leaving.
She's conveniently leaving. See, this is the Optum that.
So we need you to call back at 507-3.
This Optum that
Thank you for calling
canceled this
Open Door
appointment.
Health Center, but I
And is trying to deny me my care, not only at the VA but at other places now. Okay, this is a criminal matter now. This has to be addressed criminally.
If this is an emergency, please hang up and dial 911. Medication refills should be requested through your pharmacist to ensure accuracy, and if approved, will be refilled within 5 to 7 days. If you know your party's 4-digit extension, you may dial it at any time. If you're calling to speak with someone at Genoa Pharmacy, press 8. Otherwise, please stay on the line, and you will be connected with patient services.
Okay, so I'm trying to figure out why my appointment was canceled out of nowhere. Okay, I mean, I was on the phone for like a half hour just trying to get something scheduled. I can't get any care in this state, and there's other people, and now they're going to try to cancel this United Healthcare. Optum bought out United Healthcare, and United Healthcare was providing free medical care for thousands of Minnesotans that were like low income, so it was called Minnesota Care or UCare, and now Optum, this horrible CIA company, bought out United Healthcare, and now they're canceling all these people's Minnesota Care December 1st, and that's it's literally gonna cause deaths. It's gonna cause deaths. This company is dangerous. Okay, and let's see what other companies there. I remember looking up affiliated companies with Optum, because anybody affiliated with them is probably a CIA asset as well. Companies associated with Optum.
All of our representatives are currently busy. Please stay on the line, and your call will be answered by the next available representative.
Okay, it says Optum is a health services and innovation company that operates as a distinct, wholly owned subsidiary of United Health Groups. It works in collaboration with its sister company, United Healthcare. Okay, the other businesses, so these are the ones you got to stay away from. Watch out, because this is dangerous businesses trying to commit murder against veterans. Okay, Optum Health, Optum Insight, Optum RX. Okay, then there's other companies associated, key associated companies and acquisitions. Okay, it has other companies named Rally Health, Med Express, Catamaran, Surgical Care Affiliates, Davita Medical Group, Equion LLC, Change Healthcare, LHC, Amedisys, Atrius Health. Okay, I would stay away from all of these companies. I would stay away from all of these companies. I would have nothing to do with any of these companies. This is a dangerous company that is openly trying to murder veterans. Okay? I mean, I don't know how, I think I've made it really clear. You know, the way they acted towards me there, all the complaints online, what they're doing to me now. I mean, they have these, you know, they have these people that just show up at the VA out of nowhere that nobody has ever seen before, and all of a sudden they're these weird employees that showed up, like this Nikki and the patient advocate. Nobody had ever seen her before there. Okay, I don't believe they're real employees. Then they have, you know, then they showed up at the travel office, these people that nobody had ever seen, and started screwing up our travel pay. I believe it's this Optum company in Eden Prairie that is sending these absolute psychopath CIA people pretending to be VA personnel. And then they don't give their names or anything, their full names, so you can't even check if they're a real employee. Hello?
Hello? Hi, good afternoon, Open Door Health Center. How may I help you?
Ma'am, I had an appointment scheduled at 3:30 today. Can somebody, my name is Debbie Davis, try to figure out what happened with my appointment.
Okay. Was it for medical or dental?
For medical.
For medical? Okay. Okay. And could I just please get your date of birth?
12271. God. It's like an interrogation just to get anything from any kind of medical appointment.
12271, you said, right?
Yes. I had an appointment scheduled at 3:30 today, and then I got some phone call from somebody out of nowhere that didn't even say who they were or anything, and they said my appointment's been canceled. So, I mean, who was that called me this morning?
I'm assuming a staff member here at Open Door. Wouldn't just be...
They didn't say who they were.
Okay. If they said they're calling from Open Door, then they were calling from Open Door.
Okay, so why was my appointment canceled? You can't get me with a different provider?
I just need to look into it
or
real
something?
quick.
I mean, you know.
Yep, give me 1 second. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it looks like our provider, so you were scheduled with Angela, and it looks like she had to leave early today. She was not feeling well.
Oh, I was called at 8:30 this morning. So are you telling me that she came in at 8 and then decided she wasn't feeling well at 8:30?
Yeah.
What would be the point of even coming in to begin with, if you're just going to leave at 8:30?
No.
I was called at 8:30 this morning.
Yeah, I apologize. We just have to reschedule. She wasn't feeling well.
Can I get an appointment scheduled with her again?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, when can that happen?
All right, give me 1 second. I'm going to do this for you. I just have to look for the next available and build the appointment, okay? Give me 1 second.
Okay, we already went over this. I was on hold for 30 minutes trying to get an appointment yesterday.
I'm sorry, I wasn't here yesterday, but I can help you right now, okay?
Okay, well, you know, it's so bad getting health care in Minnesota that I have to record this call. So you know, this is being recorded. We can't get any health care in the whole state right now. Veterans can't get any care. So I'm recording this for other veterans, how hard it is to get any care in this state.
Yeah,
I can't get care at the VA, and I can't even get care outside the VA. That's how bad it is right now.
Yeah.
You keep
No,
canceling my
you're
appointments. You keep canceling our appointments, and then we can't ever get in. We got waiting lists going on.
Yeah, it is a big problem.
Yeah, it is,
Let's
isn't
see,
it?
you wanna come
It's
in
I consider it attempted murder. That's how much of a problem I consider it. So if you want to go down that route, you know, and keep playing games, we're now assuming that this is attempted murder in this state against veterans, and that's how we're going to look at it all the way up to Congress. We're going to look at this as attempted murder.
Yep.
Mhm,
Well, we're
yeah.
just doing the best we can.
Yeah,
you know?
sure.
So,
Doesn't look like
would
it.
you like to come in?
Doesn't seem like it.
Ma'am, I'm about to offer you an appointment.
Really?
Would you like to come in?
Okay.
Would you like to come in on Monday?
And I'm actually going to see the person that I requested to see.
Yeah. It will be Angela.
Oh, what time?
So we have either a 10 o'clock check-in time in the morning, or we have a 2 o'clock check-in time in the afternoon.
2 o'clock. Probably the later one would be better.
Okay, perfect. So if you can arrive at the clinic here on Monday, November 17th, that'll be a 2 o'clock check-in time, and we'll see you then, okay?
What is a check-in time? It's a check-in, or is it an appointment?
That's your arrival time. So the appointment will start at around 2:15. So you just need to come at 2 o'clock, okay?
I mean, I don't know. It's like these terms and all these medical jumbo. It's like, I don't get it. Like, can we just get care?
You just need to be here at 2 o'clock.
Really? Okay.
Just be here at
It's
2
like,
o'clock.
I don't know how to word things. I don't know how to make appointments, and everything gets canceled after you make them. It's like you need a whole degree just to talk to the doctors and get an appointment nowadays. And I'm considering this attempt, this not care. This is not how you deal with veterans. We just want to get care. We can't get care anywhere.
Yeah,
Okay, so is this actually gonna happen this time? Because I'm gonna have to document this whole thing.
Yep. We'll plan to see you if you can just please be here at 2 o'clock on Monday, okay?
And what's your name?
My name is Rain.
Rain what?
Just Rain.
Okay, see, they don't want to ever give their last names, but I have to give. But you want me to give all my information and my birth date, but you don't get to give me your last name. Are you trying to hide something? Why don't you want to give? See, they never give their last names. This is what I'm trying to document. Is like this is what we're finding at the VA too. Is that they'll just give their first names, but they won't get their last names. If you're not trying to hide something, why would you not want to give your last name?
I don't have anything to hide, I promise.
Well then, what's your last name? Because I want to know who I'm making an appointment with, Rain. I want to know who I'm actually making an appointment with.
Okay, we've got your appointment scheduled, so we'll see you then, okay?
I'm asking who I'm making an appointment with right now.
And I told you.
Oh, if you had a problem with giving your last name, if you're an actual employee there, why would you have a problem giving your last name? Unless you actually work for Optum. Unless you actually work for Optum, like the other, this is what I'm trying to prove, that the people like the lady up in Patient Advocate, she will never give her last name. And the one at the VA Travel Center, they'll never give their last name because we know now that they're not real employees. They work for Optum. So I'm assuming at this point that you work for Optum. Optum.
No, I work for
Optum. Okay, no, I'm gonna have this documented and find out for sure. What's your name?
Okay, no problem.
Rain?
All right. Yep.
How do you spell that?
RAIN.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna have somebody find out if you actually work there. Okay? Are you cool with that?
Sure. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. Okay, whatever. No name. Okay, whatever, Rain, no name.
All right, have a
So
good day,
professional, isn't it? Isn't it so professional what we have to deal with in Minnesota right now? You know, but you want to. It's like an interrogation when we have to get an appointment and we try to get care, but you don't have to give your last name at all.
Yep.
Really, as a doctor or a nurse?
Now, okay?
As a doctor or a nurse, are you a nurse? What is your actual degree there? What's your job there?
I'm part of scheduling.
Scheduling?
Scheduling.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Okay.
right,
I really
have a
don't
good
see
day.
why you should have a problem giving you last name if you're an employee there at a medical facility.
Okay. Have a good day.
Okay. I don't trust any of these people. This is how this Nikki acts upstairs. She won't give her last name. This is what I'm saying. This is a pattern that I'm noticing is that I don't believe I'm even talking to a real medical provider. I believe I'm talking to Optum. Optum is now trying to overtake all of the facilities in Minnesota. They are trying to do a complete takeover of all medical facilities in the state right now. And this is a dangerous company, okay, that is trying to murder veterans, okay? And I'm telling you, I know this woman was not really a healthcare provider. She works for Optum. This is what they're trying to do. This is what I see happening. Okay, so now they're trying to infiltrate their tentacles into other clinics. They already screwed up the VA and are killing veterans. Now they took over United Healthcare, and they're trying to cancel all Minnesota Care. And now I believe they were involved in canceling my appointment today, and I believe they're trying to do a takeover of this clinic. And I don't believe I'm going to get any care there. This company has to be stopped. This is now attempted murder of veterans, and we have to treat it as such. You know, how much more evidence do you need that how dangerous this company is? Okay. I hope that Congress and Senate, and I hope the people in, that work in our government actually see this video and do something about this company immediately. They are trying to murder veterans.